All right. So what was my master plan that I devised earlier today? Real quick too before I... So I can start auto running. Can be on my merry way with the auto run. Yeah. Good stuff. So I'm currently going to try to see what's the word on killing the griffins that are down here, as opposed to running all the fuck over the hinterlands and seeing what's the word with those. What is up, people? How is everyone doing on this fine evening? I see we are slowly moving up in the world with level 60s. Slowly but surely. There's a fucking fly in here! He's still alive! Alright, well, I tried. I almost killed the fly. Knocking all the shit off my computer desk in the attempt to slay the evil fly. Alright. Is everything still working? Everything's still working. Alright, well, no one responded to me with that. Apparently they didn't think it was funny. I do recall seeing some griffins down here. Level 40. What a loser. If these things drop the quest item, that would be pretty sweet, though. The named griffins. I don't know what significance these pose. Or if these are actually, like, supposed to be, like, alliance. Because when you hover over them, it say PvP. And they're named. So, well, I definitely got a quest item off of one of them. So, pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't skin the bear. Shake that bear. Leave me alone. Fucking fly. How are you even still functioning after that barrage I just unleashed upon you? I'm gonna have to go back and watch what that looks like later on. He's fucking on the ceiling right over there, taunting me. This motherfucker. I don't know where he even came from. No windows are open. It's like the first time I've ever seen a fly in this room. Anyone looking to maybe do Zul'Farrak, perhaps? I see there's a couple of dudes in Tanaris. A warrior and a priest. I don't know what that hunter in that place is doing. Cutting through silver pine, I see. Yeah, now which griffins? I don't know if this is going to be one of those deals too, or when I attack one, it's going to be like, the Hinterlands is under attack. Something to that effect. Trained razor beak. I mean, they're easy peasy to kill. So I got that going for me. That's a bunch of them. Oh, but there's... I mean, I am also over near where the Alliance are, so... There's that. This fucking fly, you kidding me? Pow! Pow! I see someone coming. Alright, time to get for cereal. I'm gonna have to make sure to loot these as I go, in case someone decides to murder me. Try to interfere with what I'm doing. I don't know where the fly went. Alright, what's the deal? Why is my guy not killing this thing faster? He has just as much life as me, which is kind of unfortunate, even though he's 3 levels lower than me. Come on. Oh, this is a fucking process, huh? Go, dog. Mind your business. Yeah, earlier I cranked out 8 quests here, something like that. Like, I managed to do a bunch of the shit. Now I got, like, a few randos that kind of like less crazy stuff. This one PvP quest is kind of weird. It says you need to, like, kill the griffins for an item. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really done this quest before. And so far, I'm, 1 for 3 for the, quest item. For being low level, these things still have, like, a good chunk of life. But at least I don't miss that much. So, that's always good. Well, look at that. See what happens? You chime on into the stream, and then good things start happening. You're my good luck charm. Helm of Defense, eh? That's kind of a funny thing. Stack up on that defense as a shaman. Yeah, no, check this out for Hinterlands right here. Message to the Wildhammer PvP quest. The first 2 griffins that I killed were named, and they actually had a little PvP tag on their nameplate when I mouse over them, which is kind of interesting. But the thing is, the griffins are, like, very few and far between in this zone. The only reason I'm over here so close to the Alliance camp is because there's, like, I just killed 4 right here. And now, I'm sure as I head east, they're going to get more scarce. Alright, come on, you. We don't need to get too out of hand with this. Stupid griffins. What is this? Oh, jeez, I got some bleeds on me. Asking for favors. That's like one of those things I read online that was saying when you need someone's favor, you don't say like, oh, are you busy this time? Be like, so, I'm doing this. So it's not like you're trying to bamboozle them. Same idea. Shh. Shit, I only got 2. This is a slow-going quest so far. I don't know why these things are giving me such a hard time to kill. Elemental sounds really cool and appealing to me because I've played a lot of casters, but I'm trying to stay away from that to keep it fresh. That's the only reason I'm kind of so gung-ho on rolling enhancement. It's like every day, practically, I'm sitting here looking at the talent trees, and I browse the elemental tab, and I'm like, you know, does seem pretty cool. I'm pretty sure, from what I've seen, you can increase the crit chance of your lightning bolt just from your talents by like 11%. Which is kind of ridiculously huge. Yo, dog, what you got for pantalones? Oh, you got some decent mage pants. I'm just trying to see. I got a potential pair of free cloth pants for someone. Griffin? Griffins, perhaps? Something I always say, since the shamans are so like, oh, elemental and blah, 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 I thought that when you get to 60, there should be a thing where you can do like a quest or something, and it gets you a elemental totem, so that you can have one totem to replace all 4 of these. Are you killing my friends? Say, don't be a dick. You probably don't know I'm behind you. I also like dungeons. So I need to... Unfortunately, to do this quest, I'm going to have to fight my way back into here. Of course, it's like you come in here to do the kill quest, and then as soon as you turn it in, you get another quest to go back in there to destroy stuff. Questy says it is. Questy says 44. I know you're going to run. I would like to kill as few of these things as possible. If possible. Totem plopping. Sure, fire away. I know you're gonna run. Oh, I got a superior healing potion. Look at that. I'll just use it. Nice and easy. Going nowhere. What do I need to destroy? It's like 3 thingy-majiggies. Oh, this is for the Undercity. This is the problem. Any of you clowns want to do Alda? Badlands is depressing. What level is Alderman? I mean, I'm like at the upper end. I got 0 Alda quests. He's no good. Oh, oh, oh. I really could. I mean, I'm to the point where I would love to do Zul'Farrak, and the other one that I want to see about doing is Muradin soon enough. Oh, he has one. That sounds incredibly helpful. Is this a guy? Oh. Hello, friends. Hello, fellow Horde members. Well, I'm actually trying to talk to the guild right now about, I don't know if I'm gonna do Alderman. That might be a pass for me, dog. I mean, as long as we can kill all the shit in here, I will be pleased. We got a priest, but I will also keep an eye on people's bars. I'll try. Probably get more XP from doing this shit than doing Alderman. I was gonna say, I'm like the highest level it recommends. Woo, winning plate stuff. Come on, you. Yeah, my quest helper says it's like whatever to 45. So I just don't want it to be a situation where I was helping guildies run some parts of Scarlet Monastery, and shit I was killing in there was straight up gray, and like half of them were green. So it's all about the time. I'll probably looking for a group position DPS. I'll just. Can I line of sight him through this stupid thing? Ooh, this might be bad. This might be bad. This guy pathing around. I just want to let you dudes know that I'm not gonna complete this escort with you. I don't need it. I already completed everything. They can help me kill this stuff, though, I guess. I know. I mean, once I, Rare. Oh, my word. He's not just a rare. He's a super duper rare. Oh my god, that was terrible. Are you kidding me? So I need to hang far left from that. That was pretty bad. I was not expecting that. It doesn't even say he was a rare elite. So, let's try that again. But being a little bit more careful. Where's the closest person? Oh, good thing I didn't click that one. Is that the rare? Did they get died? I wonder if... Ah, shit. I bet you the escort person aggroed because they fucking attack anything super close to them. This is the quest I'm here for. Doing these stupid things. I don't know if I can line of sight you with the tree, if that's going to work properly. Apparently not. I mean, hey, that works. Just get you away from your little buddies. Honestly, though, looking at the gear tables in Zul'Farrak anyways, there's not really a lot I want. That's why I would love to get into, whatchamacallem. For a while, I was messing around on... I was pretty heavy into Overwatch for a while. I did get Black Ops 4 on PC. I have the Elder Scrolls Online, which I actually just got all up to date with the patches and stuff. I've been meaning to give that another try. I haven't played that in like a year. I mean, I dabble in a lot of things. How about yourself? Do you play any things other than World of Warcraft? I have tried PlanetSide a couple times. It's not something I play regularly, but it's decent, especially since it's free. I haven't played Morrowind in so long. Like, original Xbox was the last time I played Morrowind. I played the shit out of Skyrim. I've been meaning to go back and play some Oblivion and Morrowind, actually. Especially since now you can have those games for super cheap. Oh, that was good. That was good. Pretty sure this is the last thing. This will be all done. I'm going to make my way over to the chicken. I'm not 100% positive if I'm going to continue doing this Griffin quest. Frontline, passive exile. Dude, why are you so fast? I played the beta for Battlefield 5, and I thought it looked like it was going to be pretty cool. I haven't played any of it since it's actually been out, though. I really liked playing Battlefield 4, which I have for PC, and Battlefield 1, which I have on Xbox. I love the Battlefield games. For a long time, I got out of Call of Duty. When they were doing a lot of the modern stuff and then getting into the futuristic stuff, I called it a day and just stopped playing it. I did dabble in Path of Exile a couple times. I'm just not, I don't know, those style of games, like Diablo 3, Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, just not super into those style of games. Like, extremely grindy. The most recent time I played Path of Exile, it wasn't that bad, because I had a buddy showing me what to do. Because that game seems a little overwhelming. To the shoreline? God, no. No thanks. Not gonna do the chicken. I know where you at. I got my XP, now I'm out. I just can't get over how much of the craze the whatchamacallit, Battle Royale games are. Like, they're okay. I've played my fair share. They're fun-ish. But, I don't know, I can't... I've never played PUBG. I've played Blackout in Black Ops 4, and it's alright. I've only played solos, though. I've never done a squad. Another message to the Wild Hammer. Because of these... Yeah, Long Elegant Feathers is something you can buy. Just not going to do that. But, yeah, like, Fortnite. As much as people shit-talk Fortnite, I have given that game, like, a dozen chances. And it's just not my jam. Really not into it. Those are super weird. I'm just going to sell those. Yeah, I also am not very big on it. Anyone doing turtle quests? Tuttle. Cool cucumber. Oh, where you dogs at? On my way. You guys need lunch quest 2? Because that would be cool. Sick. Need to get on up to where they be. I don't know if they're going to do. I need elite turtle, all turtles, and lunch. Valkyrie Chronicles. I'm not very familiar with that game. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been there's not many other things that I'm really holding my breath on getting. I also managed to get Red Dead Redemption 2. That game looks really nice. I don't know how into it I am at this point. This thing's gonna kick my ass. I was actually just playing Red Dead before I got on here. And I'm still not sure. I know a lot of people really love it. People invest a lot of time into it, but I'm just not quite sure yet. Jeez, these turtles. Level 50, Christ. Alright, well, that's good. That's good. Oh, is that our turtle? What level is this? 45? Resist, of course. Smacking him. He's only 4 levels higher than me, no biggie. Ah, I gotcha. If I were to go out and pick a game to get to be able to play, it would probably be Battlefield 5. One that I have not played yet, but due to the widespread reception of it, I've been kind of disappointed, is the Fallout 76. There's been like so much negative reviews on that I don't know what to believe. Because I've been a very big Fallout fan. This mage. I do not see them elite yet. Ooh, oh god. I was gonna say, I don't really... Where are the others? Ah. Hello? Friends? Friends? Does someone want to get this thing off my ass? This thing's 5 levels higher than me. Alright. Now this works. As long as they're here to help me. Played original Red Dead Redemption. Released on PC. Good. Well. Yeah. I know other people that were also a little disappointed that it wasn't going to be released on PC. Delete. There. I played Red Dead Revolver. Loved that game. I have Red Dead Redemption, the first one. And I've played like a teeny amount of it. And just so far I've been having a hard time getting into Red Dead Redemption 2. I do not have that, sorry. So, neighborhood doesn't call them boost. Yo, dog. You best back off, Mr. Warrior. If nothing else, have some mana in. Spend money this way. This way. Yeah, I feel like it would be in their best interest if they were to eventually do Red Dead on PC as well. I mean, I feel like that would just be such like a large portion of the market that they're just not getting money from if they were to just not come out with anything. Yeah, I honestly don't see myself buying 76 anytime soon. It's pretty crazy that it already was on sale for like 30 bucks on Black Friday, which to me was a big indication of how poor it was doing. Need 4 turtles in lunch if anyone's still looking to stay. No, I am definitely not bought it yet. Right now, I am holding off on buying that game for sure. They really not gonna help me kill like the 4 more turtles I need. Maybe on the way back. Unless you just want to help me. Maybe some dirtles on the way back, perhaps. Well, we should got this. I know this quest is kind of hard. I've heard a bunch of people say early on, like people who aren't that very far into it, that it seems good. Seems like a really good game. But then I read the reviews from people who are higher level that have put like a substantial chunk of time into the game, and they don't have as good of things to say about it. So it's almost like people are making it sound you run out of stuff to do fairly quick. What do we do for Lard's lunch? Or are we waiting for a item to spawn? If we could get 4 turtles done, I would be so happy. But first of all, if you're a follower fan, there's no new vans, you mustn't change that. Have nothing to do with fun. Alright, so you definitely got to keep an open mind, I guess. Because, yeah, I played 3 and New Vegas so much. $76 is something that hopefully I can try at like a friend's house and not actually have to buy it. I also was reading something, someone was saying that after trying 76, they went back to playing Fallout 4 and it just made Fallout 4 seem that much better. So, who knows? Ooh, turtle scales. I actually can craft stuff with those. Is this thing back yet? Alright, are we... Totems. Totems up. I don't know if there's just the one pack. I was going to say, if you came here by yourself to do this, you get destroyed. I like the just... furious arcane explosions repeatedly in a circle. Lard's lunch. Oh, that was easy. Can we kill 2 turtles, please? Alright, I got the... Okay. Thank you, peoples. Thank you, friends. 76, much to spit on Fault War, takes it and uses the ship. That's pretty funny. I like that description. Very detailed. Well, the weird thing with 76 is, like, right off the bat, they have it placed in like a very odd time as far as the Fallout universe goes, because it's so early on. It's like understandable why there's no NPCs, but when I heard how early in the timeline it was compared to the other games, I was like, oh, so I was like doing some reading and I was like, so does that mean like super mutants don't even exist yet? Like, I know most of the NPCs are just like robots. Yeah, turtle. Final turtle. Sweet. Awesome. Thanks. And look at that. 3 quests to turn in. I bet I'll beat you guys there. All set. You boys good to go? Thanks all. See ya around. What do you got for me? What's in your picnic basket? Cool. Good stuff. Ooh, I've been wanting a random one-hander to use with my shield forever. And I got a shield and a one-hander. That, like, couldn't be any more perfect. Just a few things that'll give you enough info. There is Vertibird, fly in the game. There's Weather Bankers, there's the Enclave. I'm not super familiar with the lore on the Brotherhood and the Enclave earlier on. Is that, like, pretty bogus as far as the lore goes, that all that's already in the world? I'm just not sure. I figured I'd just ask since you seem to be knowledgeable on the subject. How's this axe look? It's definitely an axe. Nothing special. Do I turn both of the dirtles into this dude? Yep. Well, that fishing pole has to go in the bank. That's some good monies. You know what? Sure. Teach me fishing. Requires fishing 100 to use that fishing pole. All sorts of good shit. How's the shield look? Oh, it's just a little guy. It's like a dinner plate. So, Hinterlands. Go talk to that dude. Well, I'm already done here. Maybe, just maybe, I could see about going back to Tanaris now. And then, what was there? I feel like there was another zone I was thinking about. Oh, Searing Gorge. Searing Gorge says it's 43 to 50. I'm still probably going to hold off as long as I can from that zone, but for right now, I think I'll pop into the Undercity, go to Tanaris, do all that, the whole shebang. I wanted to see Quest, Dungeon, Zul'Farrak, Spider God. So I find the name of the Spider God in Zul'Farrak. And then the next part, defeat Shadra at the altar of Shadra Alor. Shadra's Venom. Drops off of Shadra. 55 Elite. Where's this thing? Is this... I hate when there's comments on this shit and they're like super new. Short version. Vertical fly on super mutant farting, it seems, because the only existing oil rig is sealed among the enclave. Brotherhood still sit on entirely. Oh, so yeah, they definitely included some stuff in the game that's a questionable decision. But I guess kind of how you phrased it before, accept it for what it is and don't think of it as a Fallout game, I guess. Is the way to get around hating it. This fucking fly has returned. Little son of a bitch. I find hilarious too. You see all this... I'm not quite sure what you said. I do believe that is not English. I do not know how to read... Is that Russian? Perhaps. Oh, but I mean, all the stuff that Bethesda's doing to themselves above and beyond the actual game. Like, that crap that's happening now with, like, the special edition. I don't know if you've seen this whole bag controversy. That's pretty hilarious. Trying too fast, not green, blooming. Grass happiness. Yeah, don't worry about that nuclear apocalypse that just happened. Everything is just happy and fine and dandy. Oh, well, hello, friend. I'm sorry I was unable to read what you had sent to me. Oh, there you go. Now I can see what you're saying. What's going on? Just streaming a little bit of the old vanilla World of Warcraft. Slowly but surely trying to level my character. That's interesting, though. You say that the US was scorched and it looks so nice and green and pretty. And it hadn't really been that much time gone by. Sir, we've noticed you've been having an unusually high amount of communication with Russia in the late hours of the evening. Huh? What? No. I'm just playing World of Warcraft, I swear. That's pretty funny. So, is this 7, 3 stamina? I mean, they're both the same shit, really. Fishing pole's got to go in there. It's honestly looking like these pants are going in the trash. These are honestly probably going to go in the trash. All trash. I do like that this stuff I got from his little picnic basket was appropriately leveled. Yeah, who would even... Who would even use that? That's some interesting randomized gear. Arcane, spell damage, male. Arcane, shot, spec. Hunter, brah. That's the only thing that could be. I wonder what the damage coefficient on Arcane Shot is. I wonder if it's surprisingly high or if it's trash. Because if it was high, stacking spell power would be hilarious since it's an instant cast. You the one? Yeah. How much? 80%? Yeah, I guess it was worth it. It's almost, that was like 2.5%. And you almost gave me a gold. Look at me, 62 gold. Balling right now. What? Oh, sorry, I'm alright. So you're trying to tell me that he's in communication with the Russians and he plays a gnome in World of Warcraft? Oh my god. Game over. That is some funny shit right there. Oh, look at that. That thing's worth like a gold too. I've just been sitting on that thing. Bat Rider? Oh, look at you. I actually knew where I was for a moment. Oh, that is quite the flight to... Oh, that's... I wanted to go to Tanaris, which means I have to take the Zeppelin. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately. I gotta take the Zeppelin to Orgrimmar. And then I technically should go to Senjin Village to see about getting the next part for that Zul'Farrak quest. I think. But I don't really want to run down there for nothing, because that's quite a long walk if it's not even worth it. Especially since I don't have a mount. This fly is going to be the death of me tonight. I already tried murdering him once, and he bamboozled me. When I get to Orgrimmar, I'll spam some more for Zul'Farrak. And then since I plan on going to Tanaris anyways, that will work out quite well. Oh, and, oh, and what's this? Oh, and thank you, Pasha, my other Russian friend, for following me on YouTube. Much appreciated. Hopefully, I will luck out and the Zeppelin will be here, so I don't have to wait. Told you if I hold memory, but god dang it. This one goes to Orgrimmar. I guess I'll just sit and wait. Big, smelly, ruined shithole. That's such a good description of a city. I could probably think of some real-life cities that's how I feel about them. Whoa, look at this guy's axe. Razor axe. That is kind of silly. I mean, it's a decent axe for him, by all means, but, I mean, look at that thing, come on. That should, I don't know where that comes from, but I feel like that should drop off of, like, a specific boss in some sort of dungeon for that kind of model. So are those your two main ones you don't like to see? You don't want to see gnomes, and you don't want to see the Forsaken? I'm sure there's a lot of people would argue that if I want to raid and be an enhancement shaman, the one thing I need to be rocking is the Nightfall, which would cost an arm and a leg to get crafted. I have some ideas on things. Like, I don't remember if I saw anything. So, like, right off the bat, running BRD, I could get the Dreadforge Retaliator. Some attack power, some critical strike, a little bit of parry. The parry's just kind of whatever. That's funny. Yeah, the undead definitely don't have the same theme as, like, Tauren, Troll, and Orc, in my mind. But at least they have their own zone, though. They got that going for them. I've been seeing a... Oh, what, the Hand of Justice? The thing that's quite a feat to get. I feel like that's something... The worst part is I'm going to have to compete with so many different classes to get that kind of shit. Yeah, I could probably use this. And I can't wait to get Iron Foe to not even use it for anything good. If I ever had Iron Foe on my shaman, people would probably lose their fucking minds. I need Iron Foe for my shaman tanking, so I could be pro shaman tank. What I always wanted, at least on the Burning Crusade server, was I wanted to dual-wield flurry axes as a shaman and have Wind Fury on both of them. Oh, I mean, if I could get the Hand of Ragnaros, that would be insane. I know there's a shaman PvP video from back in the day of someone who had it, and he's just going around and getting these absurd Wind Fury procs and just wrecking people. Well, this guy wants to dance. But, oh, what I was saying, yeah, 2 flurry axes, which both have chance on hit to get an extra attack, and then with Wind Fury on them above and beyond. So... And then if you had a Hand of Justice as well. So much potential for things. That's unfortunate. So, they want me to go all the way down here to talk to the dude. But I really don't want to walk all the way down to walk all the way back up. Part of me wants to set my hearth to Orgrimmar so I can go talk to them and then astral recall back up. But I mean, at that rate, it would probably be as fast as just walking across the water to Ratchet. I don't know. I think I'm probably just going to set my hearth here, just in case. A lot of people dueling out here. A couple of dudes trying to have a good time. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to get pretty lucky to have both of your Wind Furies, like, proc at the same time. But, I'm telling you, though, the video on YouTube with the shaman with the Hand of Rag with Wind Fury on it, that alone is pretty ridiculous. He's, like, going up to people and just smacking them for absurd amounts of damage. Is this the inn? Innkeeper? Innkeeper? It is the innkeeper. Ah, yes. Orgrimmar, back in its prime. As you can see, there's definitely a few people here hanging out. So let me run on down real quick. Go see about what's the word on this other Zul'Farrak quest that I've never even heard of before. And that's good. I'm flagged for PvP. Hopefully there won't be any alliance in this zone. If there is, I would love to know what they're looking to do with their time. Unless they want to... I would love to see a group of, like, 50 alliance roll by me and attack Orgrimmar. That'd be a fun sight to see. So I could go see about doing the bug parts in Tanaris, and then... yes, I think I actually already have that one. Yeah, I got the Tiara of the Deep. I got quite the variety of Zul'Farrak quests right now. That's why I've been wanting to do it so much. If I'm able to get to 46, I'll just be at an even better spot. The thing that I don't understand is people are making it sound, and Questy even, that Moradin is like a little bit higher level than Zul'Farrak, according to what I saw. And the Moradin quest I have is green. I don't know if this is... Oh, you know what this is? I think this is you get it off of the rock dudes that aren't actually in the instance. I think that's what this is. Find rock creatures made of... okay, so you can technically do that without going inside. Alright, well, I'm halfway there. Hopefully I get down to Senjin Village and it's something ridiculous that I'm not even able to do myself. Wouldn't that be swell? I hate that when I'm in dog form, I can't look at the stuff. I actually really grew fond of Mara because I was farming it all the time on my Warlock. At level 60, I don't know if you're very familiar with that, as a Warlock and as a Hunter, because having the pets, you're able to kill... Let me pull up the map. Once you get the thing where you can teleport into where the water is, you're able to kill Tinkerer, Princess, and Rot Grip by yourself. Like, you're able to solo them. And they all drop pretty decent gear. Like, Tinkerer, 2 of his 3 drops are a weapon. Rot Grip drops a 2-hander that vendors for like a couple gold. And the Princess can also drop a 2-hander and other weapons. So, what I actually did for the longest time before I had the Celebrian Rod that would teleport you to the portal entrance is I would go all the way through from the purple side, and as a warlock, if you were geared good enough, you could kill Lord Viletongue. You could kill the rare spawn if he was there. You could kill Celebrus the Cursed. You could kill Tinkerer, Rotgrip, and Princess. I'm pretty sure you could kill Landslide too, but I think he was, like, not the easiest. And killing Lord Viletongue is actually really difficult. At least it was for me. I don't know if it's just me, but, and also, there's quite a few ghost mushroom spawns in Maraudon. And Blindweed. So, made a lot of money from that place. Solid XP just for talking to him. And learn the name of the Whistlebark Spider God, then return to blah blah blah. To do that, you must know her true name, and that name is on the tablet buried in Tanaris, in the troll city of Zul'Farrak, in a tomb guarded by Theka the Martyr. So, the Spider God. Look at that. I got fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Zul'Farrak quests now. Not too shabby. So in Maraudon, there is 3. The flies on my desk right in front of me. I got him. Don't worry, everyone. I got him. He's dead. Alright, everything's still working. Good. But, farming Blindweed, which I have heard is hard to come by, there is 3 spawns of it in Maraudon, and they're 100% there every time. Every time I've been in there, they're always there. At least 3. So, that's a very consistent place to get it. But you have to be, like, certain classes to be able to do it. Oh, look at this. The old Banished Doomguard. That's pretty funny. Haven't seen one of those in quite some time. So yeah, I think I'm going to fly on down to Tanaris right now. This stupid tree... The tree guys right here. They're all elites. The first part of that, where you needed to kill 3 of them, or 2 of them, I needed help. So, there's no way I'm going to be able to kill 3 of them on my own. I need a ride. Take me to Tanaris. Pet bomb. The ways you had to go about doing all the stuff for the warlock farming in Tanaris was... Oh, the fly's still alive. This thing, relentless. What was I just gonna say? I'm getting distracted here. Fucking bugs interrupting my stream. Disposing of his corpse. I had all sorts of random pieces of what other people thought to be trash items that helped me farm Maraudin on my Warlock. Like, I would run with... Actually, where is it? I had this thing as an offhander on my farming set. You could summon the skeleton to fight for you for a minute, which could be bad because he'll just attack anything near you. But if you were fighting like a boss, it's not bad because you just got the one thing to fight, especially if it's going to be like a minute-long fight. And then I had the Black Book as a trinket, where you would activate this in your Voidwalker's armor would double for 30 seconds. So I'm pretty sure with this activated, your Voidwalker would have something like 10,000 armor, like high 9s. So make him last longer. I'm trying to think if I had any other good weird things for farming. I would usually wear all my tier gear, like my full set of tier 1 while I was in there, just because it had a ton of stamina and intellect. I didn't really have to rely on as much spell power. Because, yeah, this set's not amazing, but... Oh, and then when you had the 5-piece, it would make your pet have more health and resist. Towards the end, I slowly started getting to the point where I was building my tier 2 set. Yeah, damage and healing, damage and healing, damage and healing, and hit. Damage healing. Damage healing, spell crit. Damage healing, damage healing, damage healing. I mean, that's some pretty good stats still on that. And with the full set, your shadow spells cost 15% less. That's pretty insane. But the shaman one, on the other hand, healing, healing, healing spell crit, damage and healing, damage and healing spell crit, damage and, oh no, just healing, damage and healing, healing. At least some of it's got MP5, so that's good. Three-piece of Shaman Tier 1 makes it so you don't need to put a point into Totemic Mastery. So that's kind of cool. Make it so you have a talent point you can put somewhere else later in the game. If you put points into the Resto tree, that is. Yeah, you could definitely tell their main intention was to make it so you heal. Especially by your set bonuses. Like, after casting Healing Wave, or Lesser Healing Wave. Or, again, after using a Healing Wave, blah blah blah. Like, I'm pretty sure the Tier 2 for Shamans is legit all healing almost. I thought I remembered. Actually, no, I guess not. It's not as bad as I thought, but your set bonuses are definitely pretty intense on the Tier 2. That 5-piece, 3% crit with nature spells. Because if you rocked, like, let's say, the pants, the belt, and the helmet, those 3 things, which themselves already give 1% to crit each. And then you could rock the shoulders and one other thing. So like that 5-piece, you'd be getting, what, 6% to crit from that 5-piece set? Something like that. Not counting all the int that you'd be gaining. Granted, that's only really matters if you're gonna be Elemental Shaman. But still, that's 6 from there, and you can get 11% from talents. Right off the bat, without any other fancy stuff, that's 17% to crit for your Lightning Bolt. That's like, I think, more crit than my, like, geared out Warlock had already. So, pretty damn good. What do we got? Thistle Shrub Valley and Mr. Noggin Fogger. I have plenty of room in my quest log now, too. Is there... What do we have to do for this? Laden Dugland, that's right. So now... It's pretty rough red quest. I'll probably go see about getting the insect parts. What I'm gonna do real quick, actually, though, I'm going to run to the bathroom, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright. Oh, whoa, almost made a huge mistake. Gotta do what I always do. You go to a zone, you're gonna quest there, you set your hearth. Rule of thumb. God. Hate when people have to cluster around the anything so tightly. Last thing you want to do is right-click something and be like, oh, now you're dead. Yeah, there was that one time I accidentally right-clicked him and all the guards swarmed me and I died. Oh, good stuff. So, put on my little hat, my little doodad, my Gosridian detector, see what I can find. I might actually, after I get the bugs down here, there's a ton of those things, or at least there was on the other server. I tried going down there once the other day, but there was other people down there, so everything was just gone. Depending on how things go with the bugs and the Gosridian too, I could always do some grinding here. Now that I got a little bit of a level advantage against stuff, I got rested and I need like under 15% to level. Because in my mind, if I really wanted to get to 46 tonight, I mean, I still got quite a bit of time to play, too, so. Alright, Mr. Scorpion, you're just going to have to die. Holy cow. Dropped my weapon. There, that's mine. The guy's Iridian. How many do I have? 4. That's pretty shitty. Oh my god, I was going to say, if you ran over there and took that while I was killing this thing to go up there, that'd be such a shame. This thing's knockdown and disarm is retarded. I'm going to have to mana dump to kill this Scorpion that's 1 level lower than me, because he keeps making it so I don't have a weapon. Searing Totem, you the real MVP. How many more knockdowns can he get? Well, this has been a great leveling experience for my unarmed weapon skill, huh? I cannot believe that turned into such a shit show. Unbelievable. Oh my word. That is some stupid stuff right there. Oh, and a fire guy. Aren't you, like, resistant to fire damage? I'm pretty sure. I came here one point with the, my hunter, and I was just, like, looking at all the different beasties, and, yeah, I'm pretty sure these have, like, a unnecessarily high amount of fire resist. Are they skinnable burbs? They're not skinnable burbs. Shattered necklace. Why is this, I'm not really sure what this guy's referring to. Look at me with my silly hat with my whirling gizmo on it. Well, that's depressing. I have 5 of 30. However, I have used, I think it was this skeleton itself, this actual one, as a pretty decent grinding spot, because you kind of just like go around the perimeter of the skeleton, and I think especially on this server, it's like by the time you do the full loop, the shit already is starting to respawn. So pretty much right where the Abyssal Sands is, decent grinding spot for Tanaris. All the stuff's like 43, 44-ish. And as far as like how bad it was killing those scorpions, it's mostly just the vultures and the hyenas, which were way easier to kill. What is... Alright, so that does give me some pretty decent stats. I'll make sure to put my good helmet back on. I have no idea what level these bugs are going to be. It says the quest is yellow, so... Questy, don't fail me now. 49, okay. 50. And this is a yellow quest? Damn it. Yeah. Kidding me? Lowest level thing I've seen is 48. This is probably going to be brutal killing these things. I usually have pretty shitty luck with killing stuff that's higher level than me, so... Who knows? I mean, if the 49 goes well, the 48 will just go even better. No poison. Can't believe my dot timer wouldn't work with Flame Shock. I said, no poison, please. I was gonna say, whoa, your translate stopped working. Alright, so that's good. I got the, so far, 100% drop rate. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I know sometimes Questy, though, it just, like, doesn't portray things as well as it could. So this will get me back in the range of, yeah. Oh, balls. Never mind. See, oh, look at all those little ones that I do not want to be a part of. Alright, I know they're all going to come back. They're going to get over to my totems and be like, hey, wait a minute. And they're going to run back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to see what the deal is when I do go down to see about killing the elementals for the dew glands and the just actual kill quest. Would be nice if I could get down there and get into a group. That would be the hot ticket. I guess we can totem up preemptively. Possibly even get a... just the sight of the Alliance. Never mind. The totemic recall is Burning Crusade, as far as I know. I thought that was a pretty cool move. And then you could, I don't know, as you spec'd into the thing where you got back a certain percentage of the totem's initial mana cost when you recalled it. So it made shaman leveling even way more efficient. Because there'll be times if I'm going to like fight one thing and then move on, I'm like, oh, I don't even want to drop totems because I'm just going to be leaving them behind in like 2 seconds. So that was a very useful tool that I do miss. Come on, guy. That's good. You didn't resist it. Good stuff. Yeah, Totemic Recall from Burning Crusade was sick. Dual Wield was sick. Trying to think if there's anything else offhand that was really cool. I can't recall. It's been a little bit. I don't want to fight the workers, because those are the ones I think that are... Or actually, no, it's not the workers. It's the big beetle ones, the swarmers. Those are responsible for all the little the mini bugs. Can actually kind of just make them out way off in the distance, the little bugs walking around underneath them. Which is also a level 49. You kidding me? So there's like the... That's a great debate for shaman leveling. The one-hander in shield is you take less damage and it's more consistent, but it's just slower. I mean... What's my one-handed axes at? Plus, right now, I would have to level my one-handed axes for it to be reasonable for me to use. Maybe if I have a chance to go kill stuff that's a little lower level, I'll try busting that out just to see. And how fast is... It's relatively fast. Because they say you use, like, the fast weapon and you put, Flame Tongue on it, so you're getting those constant little bursts of fire damage. Granted, depending on what you're fighting, makes more sense than other stuff, but... I've seen lots of different opinions on what is the way to go. Because there was this whole guide that was talking about using a two-hander with Rockbiter is actually the most efficient. And I've talked about this before a little bit. where you drop your Earthbind totem and you just constantly kite them, doing almost like, let's say, doing a figure 8, where you're popping in and out of melee range. And the reason you do that is so you're basically swapping hit for hit with them. Since they're slowed, you smack them once, they hit you, you get out of melee range. I think it wants you to have like a swing timer for that, so that when it's time for you to hit them again, you come back in. You hit them, they hit you, then you get out again. And it's making it so if you're using a super slow weapon, he did the math out, and it was like... sorry, bless me. Something to the effect of you're taking, like... It's roughly like you're taking half damage. So, someone obviously did a lot of testing. But that, you're also having to do a lot of work. Oh, hello, friend. I need, like, 3 more things. You're a little bit higher than me. Hopefully you're in range of my thingy right there. Need 2 more. Close enough. And of course the workers run. How many more is it? Only 2 more. Ooh, brave man. Let's drop a little AoE fire totem, eh? 6 hits in. Did that kill all the little bugs? I was gonna say, that's perfect, if that's the case. I didn't realize. Good job. Oh, got a quest item on there for you, bro. See, and then you got all these people that will not, for the life of me, join in a group. I don't know what their deal is. Yeah, especially if you get a new pet. That's such a ridiculous burden, having to go through the process of making them your pal and stuff. 7 hits, yeah, I think that's the way to go to kill all the stupid little guys. Oh, I got you. I got you, Lupos. Oh, apparently I was wrong about killing all the bugs. Whoa, one of those was a level 50? Level 50 with not a lot of life, obviously. I do got some potions. Yeah, get him, doggo. I'll leave that totem with you. I know you will probably appreciate that massive attack power. I'm telling you, though, those days where I was rolling on the melee hunter, that was very interesting times. If this guy gets all 5 of his before I get 2, I'm going to be a little butthurt. Someone I know who's a lower level hunter actually was just trying to get that thing. That's the thing you summon for that quest in the Barrens, right? You go, like, north of Ratchet or something to a tree. Get a little fire action going. Don't worry, dude. I got an eye in your pet's bar. Oh, what the hell? These things... This guy's bad luck. Yeah, that's, you, like, blow the horn and summon him or something. Oh yeah, that does kill all the little bugs. Now I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, is there more little bugs? I'll make sure I take care of that real quick. Good, good. How many you need? Or are you good to go? Because I am good to go. Oh, I think he should be done. Nice. Thanks for the help. Well, you don't got the thistle shrub stuff. You already completed it. Okay. Well, take care, friend. Goodbye. There really is a lot of cool, rare spawn hunter pets that did exist at one time in the game. It almost was a shame that it got to the point where they had to do the mass nerf on them so that they all were, like, equal. Oh, let me put my silly hat back on. What level are these dudes? Oh, they're not even bad. Bug from needles. This will be. Just want this stupid ogre to de-aggro. Don't want to fight him if I don't have to. I feel like there was a thing to kill these things that I somehow lost in my travels, and I don't know where to pick it up again. The, like, Dune Mall compound, I thought. I also found it weird how in original vanilla there was, like, beasts you just couldn't tame. I found that kind of odd that they did that. Like, I wonder what their reasoning was, how originally you couldn't tame basilisks and stuff. Or, like, the thunder lizards, or... I don't know. I know in retail, they, like, kept improving upon that. Now there's, like, a ton of stuff you can have as pets, like wacky stuff. Land Rager. Well, let's get this before these basilisks get any closer. I remember back in the day doing the Gosridian quest where I would legit just do circles around the zone just looking for these things. Looking back now, I'm like, wow, what a waste of time. There's definitely better ways I could have gone about that. Especially, I know, with the shit over here now. And I'm pretty sure I'll turn in the bug quest, and then I'll get the next one for, like, the... what's it called? The Scrimshank Redemption. And then I gotta go down into the cave. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, like, another quest to go along with that. Something. Alright, so there's 47 leaving here. Let's find out what level all these things were. Aw, man, human. Oh, down... is that the... you talking about down here? I'm pretty sure there is some items I need for that. But, ooh, some of these are 50. That's random. Need the laden do... oh my god, there's a lot of people down here, just in general. I'm pretty sure I remember going down there one time, not knowing what I was getting into, and I was doing it all by myself. And isn't it like you click on something and, like, a ton of guys spawn? Something like that. Like a bunch of pirates pop up and attack you. I feel like I got destroyed in, like, 2 seconds. Alright, so I gotta kill the gnarled thistle shrubs in the... I mean, I'll stay for a little if you guys are willing to invite. If you're not going to invite, I'm just going to leave. Yay? Nay? Okay. No English. Sorry. Let's go see about doing some Gosridian then. Or, what are the odds that this one will drop the Dew Gland first try? That would be very nice. See, like right now, I'm only trying to kill one thing. I'm not trying to go too crazy with the totems. Jeez, these guys resist the shit out of fire, huh? Or at least from my pet, at least. My pet totem. What's the deal with that? Well, it completely resisted that, so... Well, see, in my carelessness, I managed to allow this thing to bash my face in far too much. Come on, guy. Resist 3 hits? How's that even? Alright, of course, I didn't get the Dew Gland first try. Crap. I don't know what my issue is. Ooh, but I am. Let's see what my, maybe I can get a little bit of a quick grinding XP. I'm like less than 7% to level. I'm curious what I get out of like one of these kills from something 2 levels higher than me. I always like to play that game. Get a kill, look at my XP earned, see what gives me the most bang for my buck. And all that good stuff. Probably should have manned up and healed up before I got into this, but I do have those oh shit potions. Yeah, it's like, what level is this weapon? My weapon's not like that low level. So I get like 0.5 per kill. That's actually pretty darn good. My damage reduction. Ooh, I need to get one of my armor kits for that. Some of this stuff I have had for quite some time. All my low level 30 Scarlet Monastery gear. Let's, can I find one that's... This hyena is probably the best I'm going to do if I want to try and level my... Look at that. Instantly gain 15% bonus on the, damage reduction. Now it's basically just AFK and let the smackdown happen. If anything, this hyena is going to get killed more from my flame tongue than anything else. But my weapon skill's chugging along. Should have put on my int set for faster leveling. Probably would work. Put on my healing set to do that. Health regen reduced. Strength reduced. Agility reduced. Good thing I can dispel that. And, I mean, how I am spec'd. I do have shield specialization. So. And I got parry. 10% chance to block. That's actually like a pretty substantial chance to dodge, I feel, for my level. And then parry. Yep. Just kind of sitting here, doing the weapon skill grind. It's getting there. At least it was at 150 and not, like, 1. I had that happen to me with some... I think it was with my two-handed axes. I think most of the game I ended up using two-handed maces. Or vice versa. Maybe I was using always two-handed axes. But I went to use the other, and my weapon skill was at, like, 6. And I was going into a dungeon with a group. And I was like, I just want to let you guys know, the first, like, half of this dungeon, my, damage output is going to be in the toilet, because my weapon skill is, like, 5. So I guess it isn't terrible having, a couple of your weapon proficiencies somewhat high. So just you have the opportunity to switch back and forth between things. That's right, using the stupid, leveling your weapon skill on the rats and, like, the deep run tram. I feel like I've heard about that before. Well, let me put on my silly hat. I'm going to make my way over to here and see what's the word on all those Gosridian mounds that I remember being all over the place. Fighting the scorpions is super annoying. They have the disarm, they have a shitload of armor, and they have that knockdown. Less than 6% to go. So if nothing else, I know I could just go and kill some shit to level up. But I would really like to get this Gosridian out of the way, and I got this to turn in. I'm sure this will give me like 2%, something like that. So I can even just get close without worrying about getting all the way. Leave me alone. I'm not here for you. Go back and attack my totem. Perfecto. Got some more. Another lump over here. Same deal. Probably get attacked by something. Good stuff. Too bad I didn't have herbalism. I know when I get down to the ruins I'm heading towards, all the ogres are like... I think some of them level 50. I've never really explored down here at the Oldham. Yeah, so apparently there's not a shitload over here. Oh, or... Pff, do you see that? I walked like 2 feet and they all popped up. Look at that. Holy cow. Let's go fight this guy. Oh, nope, I don't want... Let me just try with straight up rock biter. What I'll do is I'll just try to interrupt the shit out of this guy over and over. I mean, at this rate, hopefully he'll just run out of mana. Or something. I have my supplemental fire totem doing me a great service. But right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that, having the rank 1 Earth Shock as an interrupt for a whopping 30 mana. It's good stuff. And I like that these guys are only 46. Easy. What am I, super slowed? And you drop Mage Weave. It's even better. Holy cow. Yeah, look at that mini-map. That's exactly why I wanted to come down here. Bang this quest out in 2 seconds, hopefully. Practically don't even have to have a stupid hat on. There's so many of these things around. If that brute could kind of just go the other way. Oh, look at that. Thank you, sir. Half done. Good stuff right here. And it's all mine. Yeah, what I was saying the other day, I came down here being like, oh, I'll just pop down, go pick them all up. It'll take me like 10 minutes to complete this quest. Every single one of the things was gone. I think there was 2 other people down here. Mr. Enforcer, I see. But I probably... Okay, so yeah, I need to leave the stupid flame tongue on because I'm still dealing fire damage if I miss or if he dodges. And if it's a glancing blow, I still deal the same amount of fire damage. Okay, so there's a little bit of a method to that madness. That's why the flame tongue on the weapon is so consistent. And I love that damage reduction. Oh, granted, it's a little less because I got my stupid spinny hat on. From Epic Mount? Oh my word. I still don't even have my level 40 mount. That guy's putting some serious work in. I am a little jealous that he has all that hundreds of gold. Honestly, at this rate, I'm probably not even going to get a mount until I start coming into some serious money. Looks more powerful. The funny thing, too, is you're saying it's looking better, and my weapon skill's not even all the way up. So my damage is not as good as it could be. So just imagine that when it is up all the way. Help him out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this guy's bragging about all his money. Like this guild member says, you're a mage. You can make all the money. I wish I had some means of AoE farming. I figured out a pretty damn good way to AoE farm the all the zombies near Chillwind Post in the Western Plaguelands. Found a fairly efficient way of doing that on a warlock of all classes. It required a lot of soul shards and a lot of eating and drinking. Yeah, for a mage, it's not even farming, it's just leveling. You just go about your regular leveling routine, and I'm sure you just get all the money. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. There's the final 4. Then I think I can hearth back up to Gadgetzan. You separate some of the things that I'm going to hold on to. Mostly a bunch of baloney. Put my good hat back on. Get more of that damage reduction going. That's pretty funny, too. I remember one time I asked some guy for some mage food and water. And I forget what I paid him. But he actually was bitching at me for not giving him enough money. And I was like, dude, it legit took you like 20 seconds to make it, and it costed you nothing but your time to do it. And you're giving me crap that I didn't give you enough money. And all he was doing was standing in Ironforge. I can only imagine how much money that dude had made that day, too, from doing that stuff. And he's giving me a hard time over, like, silver. Like, I mean, we're not talking they charge an arm and a leg for that stuff. That really bothered me that time that guy tried pulling that. Might as well get a little bit more weapon skill leveling in. Gonna try to not put down the searing totem. If I'm the first boss in the middle, suck his loot and call the ad around him for junk reasons. What's he saying? That's funny. I remember how good farming Dire Maul North first boss used to be on my Warlock, and then the people running the server got wind of it, and they changed how the stuff worked and made it 1,000,000 times harder. I was a little sad when they did that. That was always a funny way of farming that boss, though. Lots of, like, ledge jumping with unnecessary pathing and just lots of dots. All the dungeon farming is always funny. The ways that people are figuring out how to abuse the game. So my two-handed was 2-2-2. Not terribly far off, that's good. And we go. But yeah, that is true. It's pretty crazy how much money a mage can make by parking his ass in a capital city and not even going out in the world and doing anything. No other class has anything nearly like that. $41.6. You get 0.7 damage reduction from 43 agility. I mean, 43 is a lot of agility. Don't get me wrong. Well, pretty sure that's Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. I like that comparison with the cheese. $96.6. I like how after all this time, yeah, leaning back towards the one-hander. Crazy. Oh, a bunch of lowish level things, huh? Don't mind if I do. I mean, I can probably just pull one of these other things over here right away after. Just keep it going. Mr. Alliance. I feel like I leveled this one-hander way faster than... It's probably just because it's faster. I mean, it's got a pretty decent weapon speed. And if I do crit, I can only imagine what it flurries down to. Like right now, 1.6 speed. Damn, that's fast. I've seen other people, which I like, running a super fast dagger with their shield. Like using a dagger that's like already 1.6. So then when you get your flurry, it's even more ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. That's why I think the leveling appears to be so much better. It's like, I understand why people say use the two-handers, the slow two-handers, for the maximum big hits. But oh my god, using like a 3.8 speed thing, if you get a miss, devastating. Well, the thing when you're using a super fast dagger, if you're using Flame Tongue, you're always smacking them with that fire damage too. What I was saying before, it's like even if they miss, if I miss or they dodge or they parry, I might not hit them with the physical damage, but I still hit them with the fire, which is kind of cool. I need to make sure, there might even be a higher rank of Flame Tongue that I have not trained because I haven't used a one-hander in like forever. Yeah, I mean, when you're using something that's super slow, wicked windy outside. Come on, yeah. 97.9. Alright, I'm not too terribly concerned anymore by my weapon skill. It's within 20 of what my two-handed maces was. Get this shit before I hit 8 days played. Oh, look. A Lupos. As long as you are just not gonna ambush me as I run by. Sounds good to me, sir. I'm pretty sure from turning in this, I can get a staff that is a decent vendor. Yeah, I don't even want that, really. I will take this, though. Worth 2.5 gold. Absolutely. Hello, Mr. Paladin. Oh, look at that. I think the quest must be orange for me now. Getting that one level made all the difference. So, start reducing the mana cost of me totems. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, the one thing I wanted to do in this session was get to 46. It's kind of a shame I still haven't been able to run the dungeon like I wanted, but that's okay. There's always another day. I mean, I'm sure everything's still yellow, yep. Hey, even Gazrilla is orange now instead of red. Jeez, Torin with his gigantic body. Can't even see the guy. Huh. So, what do I got for trash? Trash. Got that good trash right there. Make sure there's nothing. Okay, it doesn't look like I wanted any of that stuff. So now fighting like a level 50 isn't super unreasonable, because at least they are orange and not red anymore. If I'm gonna be running the one-hander more, I should probably see about training a better rank of Flame Tongue weapon. And I do have to go hit up the trainer anyways. Oh my god, is the Flight Master dead? For reals? Dude. Well, that's unfortunate. Someone kill this hunter. It was obviously him. This guy with his super cool epic hunter class staff. What a pain in the balls. I wanted to go train, and now it's looking like that's not going to happen. That might be a thing for tomorrow. Bunch of hunter dicks dropping frosty traps. Oh, there is a bank here that I can drop that shit, though. Excuse me, banker. Actually, I don't need to be throwing that stuff in there anymore. Couple of bandages. Really should use them more, so I'm not taking up 2 slots in my bag with them. Oh, the Needles camp, though, is so far away. The Freewind post. It's not too far. I'm just really lazy. That's mostly what the issue is. What are the odds that he happens to be back already? Slim to none. Yeah, it is this hunter. Is there any 60s here? Was that person's name? Air Force? No. Alright, looks like I'm doing the walk. The Stone Circle. Is that the, I believe that's the Sunken Temple quest for level 50, I think. Well, if I'm going to be running around, I know there's some alliance, so if I have to kill anyone, I at least better be ready. I don't like to engage paladins of all the things. Nothing pisses me off more than a paladin or a druid that is, like, unkillable. And, of course, I'm probably going to be logging off in, like, 10-15 minutes or so, and someone just posts in World Chat looking for group for Zul'Farrak. It's like, every time. It's like I want to do something, someone will be looking for it, like, within 30 minutes of the time I plan on logging off. Every damn time. Maybe there'll be a sad alliance that I get to murder. See some dead bodies. Level 33 hunter. Who doesn't have Lupos. Yeah, he's got enough in his plate. I don't want to be that guy. Not right now. Maybe if he was just high enough level where he was a green and get an honorable kill, might be a different story. You know, it's like I try sometimes to not be a total dick, but you're probably right. It's like I should ask myself, can I trust that he would have left me alone if we were in role reversal? Who's to say? Does this camp have any purpose? I feel like there was no quests from here, and I could probably just run straight through. I forgot how low a level some of this shit was. Everything's going to be at least 10 levels lower than me. This man's lucky he didn't get murdered being AFK on the road in this zone. I feel like I definitely got killed by Alliance a fair amount when I was questing here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Usually what ends up happening with me is my outlook towards the alliance around me directly reflects how I've been treated. I mean, if I'm out in the world questing and someone... if I'm, like, fighting something and I got low health and some dick who's, like, 3 levels lower than me takes advantage of that situation and kills me, then for, like, the rest of the play session, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill everything I see that's not Horde. So. But that's them usually doing that to themselves, so it's like, what do they want from me? These nets. Got him. Young Denzel. Yo, is that Denzel Washington? Agility and spirit. Too bad that couldn't have been like Axe of the Bear. Or of Strength. I mean, this thing had a lot of stamina, but... got a shitload of spirit from equipping the one-hander in the shield. Yeah. Now that's what I call service. Elevators. One of the most underrated, dangerous things in the game for people not paying attention. If I came all the way here and this Flight Master was dead too, I would have been so mad. At this rate, just take me to Thunder Bluff. Yeah, I mean, fortunately being a shaman, I do benefit somewhat off of everything, unlike some of the other classes, so... Yeah, MP5 was its own thing, but Spirit gives you out-of-combat regeneration. So it's still good. I was talking about earlier how one of the guides said to have a full extra set of gear in your bag with a ton of Spirit on it, so that in between fighting, you'd use Outfitter to switch to a Spirit set when you were out of combat, so that your regen was, like, super high for everything. I mean, that seems kind of crazy to me, but... I mean, hey, if you want to be the best. But that also sounds like a big waste of bag space, always. I'm sitting here with all 10-slot bags, and I don't think it's big enough. I should start hoarding my mage weave to turn into bags. It's funny how that is a vanilla thing, with the intellect increasing your... increase the rate at which weapon skills improved. Because I've definitely heard of warriors having an intellect set specifically for that. Granted, I'm not sure to what extent you use it, like how frequently, but it's probably one of those things that it's good to dick around with to help you level your weapon faster, but not super necessary. Because even on me, how much stuff do I have that has intellect on it right now? 2 rings. And my necklace. Ah, I gotcha. I've never got to dabble too much in D&D. I've always been interested, but it's just one of those things. It's like, I just would have to find people who are doing it, willing to show someone who has, like, no experience what's the deal. This guy speaks the truth. And what level is he? God. I can only imagine, yeah, trying to go to a high-level dungeon. Ugh. I saw a video on Reddit just the other day. It was something like a 40-man Horde raid started fighting with a 40-man Alliance raid on this server in Blackrock Mountain. That is ridiculous. Some people I know actually do play it. And I've mentioned to them before how I have interest. And we just kind of haven't really taken the next step and actually gotten together to do it. I feel like a surprising amount of people I know actually have played or do play. But you know, I never would have thought of that, playing online through Discord. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. Alright, so I'll take the new Frost Shock. I'll take the new Chain Heal and Mana Spring Totem. Yeah, I do have a higher rank Flame Tongue. Two higher ranks of Flame Tongue. Oh my god. I'm still not gonna... It's just one of those things that I'd be interested in, but it's like... There's like so many things I'd like to do. Don't have the time. Yeah, I'm sure there's definitely a lot of things I could look into if I was very serious about it. I'm not going to train any of these right now. I'm not going to get the Magma Totem right now, and I'm not going to upgrade that right now. Yeah, I mean, I kind of would like to do it in person, and I feel like it would probably be better if it was with people I knew. But Flame Tongue, rank 5. 9 to 28. 24 to 75. Oh my god, that is so much better. That is, like, ridiculously better. What else did I get? Mana Spring Totem. 6 mana. 8 mana. Where's me Frost Shock? $200-ish to like $330-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Flame Tongue rank 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I got all the things. That's pretty solid. Those are all things I'll actually use. Better Chain Heal, better Mana Spring, better Frost Shock, way better Flame Tongue. Need help with characterizations. Alright, yeah. I'll let you know if I ever actually get to the point where I need help with the getting started. Oh, God. Oh, God. Woof. That could have been really unfortunate jump right there. Just out of curiosity, is there any better one-handed axes than what I have? Nope, nothing's even close for level. How about one-handed maces? Mug O'Hurt. That is not the best proc for my needs. That's very PvP-ish. That's kind of cool. It's faster. The damage output is pretty similar because it's a little higher level. but I really don't want to spend 7 gold on it. So, alright, well, let's see. So, next on the agenda is probably go back to Tanaris and spam Zul'Farrak early on and do this stuff while spamming. So, I'm thinking that's going to be all for the evening, since I did manage to do 2 streams in one day. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it for the night. So, sometimes Tuesday is my stream break. So, I'm not 100% certain if I'll be on tomorrow night, but I'll probably update during the day tomorrow with whether I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night or if it's going to be I'll be back Wednesday. So, alright, well, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later.